I bounce things off him before I go to the next person, that's my husband. Largely because I can't offend him. He's not human, so he won't get angry. What I'm going to say that's likely to offend him, he heard it before I said it, so I figure I'm safe. Hello everyone, good day wherever you are. My name is Ihoma Dinihu Daku Owusu. The names are from two different countries because I'm Nigerian and my husband is Ghanaian, and it's a bit of a mouthful, so everyone calls me IH. You can call me IH. I'm a Christian, I'm a child of God, and by the grace of God, I'm married and we have 3 children. And this is our show, I guess. Is that a good enough introduction? This is our show. It's a show. I say our, you're wondering who's our because you see only me. Well, it's our show because the original brand behind the show is Jesus. And it's my prayer and hope that as I speak to you on this show, you will hear him speak because my intention is to be his microphone. And so that's it. Welcome to Connecting the Dots. I will explain what connecting the dots is. I'll explain how we came to be here. But first of all, welcome and thank you for tuning in. I don't know if any of you relate with this, but one of the things I found about myself is that my interests are very diverse. I'm interested in literature, I'm interested in movies and showbiz and television and radio. At the same time, I'm interested in AI, I'm interested in social media, I'm also interested in relationship, marriage, life, love. I'm interested in faith, I'm interested in making the system work. I don't want to say politics, I'm interested in making the system work. I'm interested in a whole lot of things, and I find that there's a lot that I can do. And so one day I was having a conversation with God. Because of my interests, my diverse interests, I have gotten involved in many things. When you come to my faith community, which is church, I'm in the drama, so I write plays, I act plays, and in recent times I've been blessed to be able to direct plays on stage, short plays. But at the same time, I run events. I work with the office where events are put together to cater for the social side of the church. And so we look at the different demographics and then we craft events for them to run through the year. We plan the calendar and then we go. And so we put the whole event together for different demographics like the young men or the young ladies, the singles or the married people, those who work in the corporate world or those who run SMEs and are artisans, that type of thing. Then I like music. I like to sing. And though everyone will not agree, I think that my voice is okay. I can sing, basically. And so I'm in the choir. And so I'm doing all these different things. And one time, I noticed that my plate was full. In fact, my husband and a friend said that my plate was actually overflowing. But I still felt the need to do these things. I didn't see any of them I could drop. And so I was having a conversation with my best friend, who is the Holy Spirit. You call him the Holy Spirit, I call him my best friend because we walk through everything together. It sounds so holy. Anyway, so I was having a conversation with him. He's like my bouncing board. I bounce things off him before I go to the next person, that's my husband. Largely because I can't offend him. He's not human, so he won't get angry. And what I'm going to say that's likely to offend him, he heard it before I said it. So I figure I'm safe. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so I was bouncing these things by him and I was telling him, I'm doing all these things and I don't even know why I'm doing all of them, but there's none that I want to drop. And then we came up with an acronym, DOTS. And DOTS, D is desires, O is opportunities, T is talents, and S is skill. And he told me we are trying to connect the dots. So connect the dots. Connect your desires, opportunities, your talents, and your skills. And I have verses for all those things. And so I said, okay, so we're connecting the dots. And so it's okay to do all these things. And so I bounced from one function to the other. But my plate was still full. At a point, it was becoming overwhelming. And so early last year, we had that conversation again. And then he said, I didn't ask you to go from dot to dot. I asked you to connect the dot. Connecting the dot, I came to understand, meant that I was to find that one thing that put all the things together. It put together my desires, my opportunities, my talents, and my skill. And I said, okay, so what connects the dots? What is that one thing I can do that will let me sing in the choir, run the events that I run, be an electrical engineer, which is my professional training, do the drama and the play and the acting, and I couldn't find that one thing. And if you know something that puts all of it together, please feel free to let me know. But as I was thinking about it and just bouncing the ideas around in my head, and we're having a conversation, it's an ongoing conversation. We have it all the time. I was at a program, and my pastor, Prophet Kakrabedin, he was preaching. To be honest, I don't even remember what sermon he was preaching. But in the middle of the sermon, I heard Connecting the Dots podcast and YouTube. I heard it clearly. I wrote it in my book. Connecting the Dots is the name of your podcast and your YouTube. And I was excited. I was like, wow, like I can see, okay, so I can see, I can do that. How it connects the dots, I'm still asking. But I figure that probably when I sit behind this camera to talk to you about the different thoughts we are having, it will connect my desires, the opportunity, the talents, and the skill. And so with that, I would say, welcome to Connecting the Dots. You can call me the connector. I sound like, what's his name? Transporter. Well, yeah, I'm the connector. I'm IH, and I hope you will stay with me as we go through this connecting the dot from episode to episode. I hope it resonates with you. I hope above all that every time I speak to you, I am able to connect you with the Holy Spirit, who is the brain behind this show. So thank you for being here with us. See you in the next episode. Bye.